Hi, I'm Hylander, and this is my Extreme. So, this is Subnautica, episode 5, and some of the things that we're going to get is a Seamoth MK1 depth module. We're going to fix the radiation leak. Cyclops efficiency module we're going to get. A prawn, all the blueprints for the prawn suit. Storage module for the Seamoth, a vending machine. We're going to get a bunch of posters, a bar table, double bed and single bed, model of Aroura, wall shelves, and some duffel bags. So that's pretty much what we're going to get this episode. Before we go off and fix the Aroura, we're going to need a couple things. We need a transmission from Altera HQ. It'll give us the code in order to get into the captain's chambers, his quarters. The code is 2679. We can also find that under the high security terminal captain's quarters under codes and clues. And the other thing is we're going to need a transmission from lifepod 12 so we can go ahead and get the blueprint for the propulsion cannon. The propulsion cannon will help us remove boxes from our pathways so we can get through, progress through the ship.
This is an automated distress signal from lifepod 12. Coordinates attack. Warning, lifepod has sunk beyond safe diving distance. Do not attempt retrieval without submersible support.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Okay, so as we come in, we can see that we can go left or right, and we need to go to the administration because they have a code that we're going to need to get to the other side. So you have to go right. Yes, I was thinking, it's like we get a lot of posters and stuff, and it's like, that's cool, but you know me, I love Led Zeppelin, and I wish I had a Led Zeppelin poster. But then I was thinking, you know what? They got it so you can take pictures and put them on the wall. And I've been using the pictures from Subnautica. But I was thinking, you know what? I could probably import a Led Zeppelin picture to post on my wall in my base. I'm thinking that's going to be
Integrating new PDA.
Sorry, where were we? Yeah, notes to self. That's where the code is. It took me forever on the first try to go through here. It's like I had to go through everything because I couldn't remember where the code was. Or even if I had it, I thought I was going to have to stop the whole thing and do this episode later after all my preparation.
Integrating new PDA data.
So, yeah, see, you got to move all this stuff out of the way so that we can get down here, and we get to a door, and that's that's where we need to put that code in from notes to self in our data bank, whatever you call it. Yeah, this episode took me a long time to film, and it was jerky. It was hard to follow, because when you're actually just playing and you're not thinking about telling a story, it's like the amount of cutting. It's just like I know what I want to do, so I don't really have to see or, I feel my way around most of the stuff. And so I actually did the whole thing, filmed it once, and then had to come back and just refilm it again, so it was a logical, instead of going all over the place. I had to make it, so you can see some kind of a pattern. And even then, I still go crazy. All right, so we're coming down here. The first place we're going to go in is to the Moth Bay, and this is where we're going to get our diving module. So when we get back to base, we just open up our panel and stick it in. We can go down to 300 feet. Another 100 feet. That is going to be so huge.
Integrating new PDA.
And there it is. There it is. Alright, so next, fade out, and we're going to go to the drive room and get rid of that, we're going to get rid of that radiation leak.
Sustained internal damage during collision. Do not prepare without appropriate qualifications.
Now, when you come into the room, you're going to see a big pool. I searched that whole thing, and it took a long time, so I pretty much cut it out. Oh, no, I'm sorry. We're fixing the radiation leak. So the thing I can say about this is they're on all 4 columns. You just got to keep going around and around, find them all, and fix them. But biters are going to come after you, and you got to hit them. You got to beat them off you.
Further breaches detected. Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
Yeah, see how I cut that? It's just like, why wait for that thing to go all the way around? Just like,
Further breaches detected.
and then you got the general idea. So I just kind of cut after getting most of these done, and cut to the last one. Not a lot to tell, right?
Further breaches detected.
So here we go. Radiation leak is done.
Drive core breach sealed. Radiation levels decreasing.
Yeah, I went through a lot of fire extinguishers. There was one on the wall back there. Now you're going to come down here, go to the right. And this is where you're going to need your laser cutter. I'm at all this, one of those bloodsuckers started getting on me. Started really taking my health. Don't ignore them. Just start beating on them right away, because they will kill you. Actually, what I should have done is stopped and took a med kit instead of chancing it.
Integrating new PDA data.
Yeah, first time on the playthrough, man, I was going through each and every crack, just making sure I didn't miss anything. And yeah, I got a lot of batteries. Usually I just get water in those containers, but this playthrough is, I got a lot of batteries. I think I've made 3 fire extinguishers brought with me, plus the ones that you find on the wall. I could have spent even more. It was very conservative. It's like if I could get the mission done in that particular area, then I didn't put out the fire if I didn't have to. And I noticed that if you don't take it out all the way, it'll come back. You know, you just might have an ember there, and then... Okay, this is what I was talking about before. This pool right there, I searched all that. I found a light that had no battery in it. So that was it. That was all I found. Worth, but definitely not worth filming. So down here we get the another module sticking in those consoles. I think this is the Cyclops. It's either the storage or the Cyclops, I forget which one. Yeah, we just picked it up. I couldn't see it. But it's nice having that storage. Put that in the Seamoth as well. So you can carry an extra power cell, maybe emergency food. Those are the things. It's not a whole lot of space, but it's, you know, having extra food and water always. And of course the power cell when you just like, you know, vending machine's kind of cool. You just set it up and it's like it gives you like a 3% for chips, and not a lot, but it's fun. You know, it's not useless. There it is, the vending machine. And the bar tables look cool. I always like to have, you know, the aesthetics to be able to play. You know, base building is probably the thing that I love the most about this. I love the mystery. I love it all. But just being able to get more and more stuff and just make it, you know, personalize it. I could spend hours, and I did spend hours. It's like how did you, you know, I look at how many played hours I have, and I'm like, yeah, that's me sitting there reading and going through the logs, and you know, it's like some of them are funny, you know, kind of neat how they go through the different lifestyles, I guess, of different people with the twist. So yeah, see that that came over a transmission in our logs. There's a double bed. So I'm deciding how my bedroom's going to be put up right now. It's like a lot of times I see people put the big bed in a multi-purpose room, a big room. I don't know if I'll go that way. It's like with big windows and stuff, but whenever you see these bedrooms that are like sunken and I don't know, this sounds kind of scary. I think I want like a bulkhead with maybe a hallway, you know, like a tube that's very confined, so when I go to sleep I don't have to, you know, worry about, you know, it's like, am I gonna, you know, if anything goes wrong, it's like I want to be self-contained. Also, the first time I went through this on the first playthrough, I couldn't do this room. I ran out of fire extinguishers. And that's why most of all my play was just so jerky. It's just looking, instead of trying to, you know, complete this mission, I was just looking for another fire extinguisher, because I used them all. And that's why I built 3. I only took 1. I made 1 fire extinguisher and came. It's like, I was stupid. But it's, you know, it's been years since I played this. But it is fun. This game is just, this and the Forest I think are the best games ever. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do the Forest or not. I might. And then the code for this one was sweet, something sweet. Yeah, sweet offer. That was on a PDA on the way in that we found. So once when you get the captain's code over the radio, all the other codes you'll be able to find off of PDAs in here. That was it. Now we're on our way out. Yeah, I just, you know, time to go home. Time to get out of here.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh, I love that sea moth so much. It is so cool.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I'm Hylander. Have a great day.